Welcome back. So, we've got a few upgrades and a few conversations, and then we're off to the collector ship.
The elusive man wishes to speak to you in the debriefing room, Commander.
I bet he does. To Grunt's commander from Shaman Erdnot. Damn it, I hate these things, but you need to hear this. You're part of Grunt's Krant, and you're his leader. So keep him alive. Here, I have to stay polite, play the role, but our people are dying. Rogan have always valued survival over tradition. If we're gonna survive as a people, we need your vat-grown grunt. Okeer was a madman, but he was a madman with a plan, and that's more than most have on this ball of rock. So bring him back from your damn mission. My people need him, and if you all get killed, I'll piss on your graves. And Pragia, facility update from Cerberus Intel. Commander Shepard, contacting you per Elusive Man's instructions. He believed you would want to know that he had ordered Subject Zero's project shut down before the riot broke out. Cerberus personnel arrived to find all guards dead, along with most of the subjects. Any surviving children were treated for injuries, given mild amnesiac treatments, and delivered to Alliance facilities as survivors of slaver attacks. A few surviving doctors were forcibly retired for their role in the project. For your report, the facility on Pragia has been blown to shit. The pistol. Shotgun damage. Shotgun shield piercing. Biotic damage, 6 of 6. Heavy weapon ammo, 5 of 5. You can find more. Rogan vitality. Excellent.
Still hard to believe Malin betrayed me. Betrayed my work. Disgusted by his actions. Proud of his nerve, though. Always thought he lacked backbone. Hope he finds something new. Better goal, better purpose. Fewer torture tests.
You're really at peace with what happened?
Yes, of course. Can't change what happened. Life continues. Back to mission, back to work. Become like Malin otherwise. Stellarian emotional processing faster than other species. Has to be. Short-lived culture can't spend time reminiscing.
So you really don't feel bad at all about what happened on Tachanka?
Yes, correct. Now at least. Greatly distressed at the time. Stages of grief, loss, anger, rationalization. Dealt with it. Most issues settled on Tuchanka, some on shuttle back to Normandy.
Malin didn't seem like he processed his emotional response. He was obsessed with the genophage.
True, didn't mean to imply that Solarians were healthier emotionally, can still make wrong choices, bad decisions from grief, anger, guilt. Malin couldn't accept feelings. Made decision, executed. Probably before I left for Omega. Wish I'd seen it. Solarians still feel, just resolve it quickly. Explains lack of marriage, can't sustain courtship emotions. Or perhaps based on reproduction. Unsure.
What about Malin's data on the genophage? His attempts at a cure?
What about it? Have it over there somewhere. Not dealing with it now. Need to focus on collectors. Not important
Speaking
now,
of.
regardless. Appreciate you helping me back on Tuchanka. Should get back to work. Wasted enough time already. Lots to do. Talk later?
Sing later?
Commander,
I assume everything's going well up here?
good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
That's it for now.
Okay,
See you,
then.
Commander.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Tally seems very distraught after receiving a message. Maybe you could check in on her down in engineering. Samara would like to see you in observation on the crew deck. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
am glad you came.
Gonna pick up the missions and
I must ask for your help. That is not easy for me.
tomorrow. Well, whichever ones we do, we'll be here tomorrow doing loyalty missions. Maybe some DLC.
It's alright. Just tell me what you need.
When we met on Ilium, I told you about a very dangerous person I was pursuing. Using the information you obtained, I have located her. She's been going by the name Morinth. I would like to apprehend her before she disappears again.
Didn't you say you'd pick up her trail after our mission?
I know where she is, right now. In a month, she may be gone. This is the best opportunity I've ever had.
Where is she?
Omega, a nightclub called Afterlife, which seems a perfect place for her to hunt.
How important is this?
Killing her has been my focus for 400 years. It is the most important thing in my life, and the reason I became a Justicar.
Tell me about her.
She is an Ardat Yakshi. It is a term from a dead Asari dialect. It means demon of the night winds, but that is mythology. She is simply a very dangerous woman who kills without mercy.
So is an Ardat Yakshi a special kind of murderer?
Morinth suffers a rare genetic disorder. When she mates with you, there is no gentle melding of nervous systems. She overpowers yours, burns it out, hemorrhages your brain. You end up a mindless shell, and soon after, you are dead.
Why isn't this ever mentioned in Asari literature or art?
When we were primitive, there was much fascination with Ardat Yakshi. Some cultures worshipped them as gods of destruction. Now the Asari have a place in the galaxy, and they don't wish this defect to be widely known. As far as I know, only 3 exist today. 2 chose a life of seclusion. The 3rd ran.
Morinth.
She ran, and I am sworn to kill her.
I don't know that I blame her for running.
When she fled, she proved her addiction. She was not taking a great moral stand. She simply wants to keep killing. She is a tragic figure, but not a sympathetic one.
Can't she abstain?
Each encounter gives her strength. The effect is narcotic. The more she does it, the more she needs to do it. She will never stop. She can't.
So you hunt down these Asari just because they're born with a genetic condition?
It manifests with maturity. When one is diagnosed, she is offered the chance to live in seclusion and comfort. If she refuses, it shows her addiction to the ecstasy she gets from killing her mates. There is no redemption for such a person.
They have to choose between prison and death.
It is an addictive condition. Remember how adaptive we are. If Morinth does not want to be cured, she won't be.
This is definitely worthy of your full attention.
She confuses her victims, twists their feelings. They will do anything for her favor.
We need to stop her.
Thank you, Commander. There are no words to express what this means to me. There is one thing more. This creature, this monster. She is my daughter.
You said this is genetic. How many children do you have?
3. And 3 Ardat Yakshi are in existence today. It is as it sounds. Morinth was always the wild one. She was happy and free, but selfish.
It can't be easy to talk about.
My daughter's condition is my fault, and my redemption lies in killing her. Do not pity me. Simply understand my situation.
How did all this happen?
I spent my youth on the move, adventuring. I killed people, mated with them, or just danced the night away. I learned so much, experienced so much, and then my matron days came. I could finally sit back, bask and enjoy my family. But in one moment, it was all taken away.
It sounds terrible.
I sat in a med lab while a nearsighted doctor droned at me, and I learned that nothing was as I thought it would be. I gave up all that I possessed. I own nothing, claim nothing. All my knowledge will die with me. Now my purpose is to destroy my own children.
Those moments change you.
And I've hundreds of years left to live with that. I say too much. Forgive me. Help me find my long-lost daughter. And kill her.
We'll go find Morinth.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I may need your help.
Hey?
I just received a message from the migrant fleet. The
What would you do
Admiralty
without
Board
it?
has accused me of treason. I'm scared, Shepard.
Nobody who knows you could believe you'd betray your people, Tali.
I don't know. They don't lay charges like this unless the evidence seems absolute. But thanks. I appreciate your faith in me, Shepard.
Is it because you're working with Cerberus?
I'm not working with Cerberus. I'm working with you. And I got leave to serve on the Normandy again. I have no idea what they're accusing me of. You'd think I would remember if I betrayed the fleet.
What happens when a Quarian is accused of treason?
There's a hearing, with members of the Admiralty Board acting as judges. My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have to recuse himself from judgment. I can't even imagine what he's thinking right now. The punishment for treason is exile. If they convict me, I can never go back.
So you have no idea why they're accusing you?
None. The specifics of charges like this are rarely discussed on open channels. I won't know any more until I get to the flotilla.
What happens if you're convicted?
Like I said, exile. The specifics are up to the judges. If it's deemed only a tragic mistake in judgment, the guilty party might receive a small ship and supplies. Not that it really matters. Either way, if I'm convicted, I'll never see the migrant fleet again.
So no prison and no death penalty?
We don't have the spare resources for long-term incarceration. Monitored work detail is more effective. And we don't have enough people to afford executions. An exile can still have children, and those children are welcomed back to the fleet.
How often is someone from the fleet charged with treason?
It's rare. It must be something that affects the entire flotilla, not just one ship. The most recent one was Honora Vanya Vassilani, an engineer who handed over fleet defense schematics to the Batarians. She had good intentions. The Batarians were contracted to upgrade our systems, but they passed the defense schematics to a pirate gang.
Was she convicted?
No. She made a suicide run on the pirate gang. She destroyed them before they could attack the fleet. She was pardoned, posthumously. Let's hope I don't have to prove my innocence that way.
So how does the trial work? How soon do we need to get you there?
They'll wait a reasonable period of time for me to come and defend myself. Eventually, if I don't show up, they'll try me in absentia. As for how it works, it's less formal than an Earth trial or something you'd see on the Citadel. We're family. This is just the worst kind of family meeting.
Okay, let's go find the flotilla.
I was going to book passage on another ship. I didn't think there would be time for you to help. Thank you, Shepard. I'll program the Normandy with the flotilla's current location. The admirals will be waiting for us.
Armagen, hey. Tali and Thanksgiving. Figures. What's up with you? Turkey stuffed with antibiotics. Mmm.
The elusive man wishes to speak to you in the debriefing room, Commander.
Bitch, you bravely threw yourself on a piece of cake. You go for another one before the night is done. Okay, elusive man. Let's hear it.
Elusive Man through Commander.
What's up, Swoop?
Shepard, we caught a break. I intercepted a distress call from a Turian patrol. They stumbled
too.
onto a collector ship beyond the Corliss system. The Turians were wiped out, but not before they crippled the collector vessel. I need you to board that ship and get some hard data on the collectors. Find us a way to get to their homeworld.
Hard to imagine how a Turian patrol could take out a collector's ship.
Reports indicate the hull's intact, but all systems seem to be offline.
Bummer.
They could be making repairs as we speak. I'm not saying it won't be dangerous, but we can't let an opportunity like this slip by.
If they had a patrol out there, why aren't the Turians sending a recon team in?
They will, eventually, but I intercepted the transmissions. In the meantime, we're feeding them false reports. You're close enough that you can be in and out before the Turians learn the truth.
You sure this information's good?
Information is my weapon, Shepard. It's good.
Send me the coordinates and I'll take care of it.
Already sent. Once you're aboard the ship, establish an uplink with Edie. She'll mine their data for information regarding the Omega-4 relay. Good luck, Shepard.
Coming with.
Coordinates punched in. Let's go find us a collector ship.
Ring. Front. Incendiary ammo, concussive shot. Eventually, I mean, the tough fight in this is the platforms. Bunch of collectors, Harbinger moving around, and then a couple Scions. Get to the Scions, it would be nice to have the incendiary ammo. And on the other hand, Miranda's gonna have a warp as well as overload. Well, we're not gonna need the overload. The warp for barriers would be nice. Disruptor ammo for barriers. If disruptive ammo helps on barriers, how come overload doesn't? Vice versa. Elusive man probably can't shave without establishing an uplink with something. Grunt, you're on board. Grunt and Miranda. So the collector ship is where you pick up the extra weapon power or the extra weapon proficiency, and that's why I have a sniper on an adept already, because we imported this character. Tali ever show her face in this? No, she doesn't. She takes her mask off once, but you don't get to see it. You ever take Samara? Rarely. I guess not. Really have a particular reason. Not like I'm avoiding her. Maybe I'm avoiding her, I don't know. Do this.
We have a visual on the collector ship.
Do you like Samara in the squad?
Very low emissions. Passive infrared temperatures suggest
Reeve.
most systems are offline. Thrusters are cold.
That thing is massive. How the hell did the Turians take it out?
Radar scans do not detect any hull breaches on the side facing us. I detect no Mass Effect field distortions. It appears the drive core is offline.
Rendezvous in 30 seconds, Commander. Good luck.
Extra assault rifle gives some good punch. Yeah, you know, creatures of habit and all that. I'm sure there's a number of things I could do differently that I would probably enjoy. Not just benefit from, but enjoy, and I think into my habits. Mixed up some things over the years. Not too much. Seth Green. Joker. Dr. Evil's son, Scotty.
This before.
Looks like a giant insect hive.
Penetrating scans have detected an access node to uplink with collector databanks. Marking location to your Heartsuit computer.
Anything flaky going on here? Extra save. Quick saves. Try to think about the power triangle. Can you get a good team? One from each corner.
Shepard, I've compared the ship's EM signature to known collector profiles. It is the vessel you encountered on Horizon.
Maybe the defense towers softened it for the Turians.
Maybe the missing humans are on it. Unless they're dead.
These are the same containers the collectors used on Horizon. Only these are empty.
Small, like my tank. Bet they begged for mercy.
This is horrible.
Lots of dead meat.
They could have been used for testing. If they were a control group, they would have been discarded at the end of the experiment.
Not sure.
There are worse things than death. Like being a test subject for twisted aliens.
Is that supposed to make me feel better? Because it didn't.
Wasn't trying to make you feel better, Miranda.
That's a collector. Were they experimenting on one of their own?
EDI, I'm uploading the data from this terminal. See if you can figure out what they were up to.
Emotions.
Data received. Analyzing. The collectors were running baseline genetic comparisons between their species and humanity.
Is there something we can use in the data to give us an edge?
These are only preliminary experiments, but they reveal something remarkable. A quad-strand genetic structure identical to traces collected from ancient ruins. Only one race is known to have this structure, the Protheans.
My God. The Protheans didn't vanish. They're just working for the Reapers now.
These are no longer Prothean, Shepard. Their genes show distinct signs of extensive genetic rewrite. The Reapers have repurposed them to suit their needs.
You'd think somebody would have picked up on this.
No one has had an opportunity to study a collector genetic code in this detail. I've already matched 2,000 alleles to recorded fragments. This collector likely descends from a Prothean colony in the Styx Theta cluster. But there are signs of extreme alteration. 3 fewer chromosomes. Reduced heterochromatin structure. Elimination of superfluous junk sequences.
Reapers didn't wipe out the Protheans. They turned them into monsters and enslaved them. Still, they're working for the Reapers now, and we have to stop them.
They're not doing to us what they did to the Protheans.
Let's find what we need before the collectors come to salvage this vessel. Move out.
So it would normally be right here. You'd either get an extra weapon skill, or you would get, if you're a soldier, you get to pick an extra weapon. Kind of cool. Had you decided to get a proper gaming chair? Not one of the cool ones? A real ergonomic one? I imagine some of the race car ones
Look, on the ceiling.
are pretty well designed.
Those strange pods.
I was playing around with the idea of getting
How many are full?
one a while
Too
ago.
many.
I detect no signs of life in the pod, Shepard. It is probable the victims inside died when the ship lost primary power.
Here's a couple task chairs. One is really old now, but a really nice Herman Miller. Had for how many years now? It's like 15 years. Yeah, about 15 years. About right. It's held up all right. I mean, 15 years, not bad. But the one I got 2 years ago, much cheaper task chair, highly adjustable. It's never been good. It's always been a bit rattly and has some adjustment issues, and I need to do a better chair sometime too. I just couldn't justify replacing that after just getting it. I had to get some use out of it. But that's really dumb because we spend so much time with our ass in a chair. We should sit somewhere that doesn't mess with us, mess with the body, mess with the mind. Considering a Vertigear. Don't know him, but I don't think I know him. I have to check that out later. Take a look.
This might be useful.
Commander, you gotta hear this. On a hunch, I asked EDI to run an analysis on this ship.
I compared the EM profile against data recorded by the original Normandy 2 years ago. They are an exact match.
The same ship dogging me for 2 years? Way beyond coincidence.
Way.
Something doesn't add up, Commander. Watch your back.
Ooh, we might get a date for death. Death date. That's
big.
They could take every human in the Terminus systems and not have enough to fill these pods. They're going to target Earth.
Not if we stop them.
apply incendiary. A couple more weapons while I'm thinking about it.
There, on the platform. Looks like some kind of control panel.
Should be dead collectors. Something's wrong.
You said it, Grunt.
EDI, I'm setting up a bridge between you and the collector ship. See if you can get anything useful from the databanks.
Data mine in progress, Shepard.
Hey, Claire. Alright, might get a visitor. I'm about to be caught in a heck of a fight. I'm sure everything's fine.
Everyone's alright, Joker. What just happened?
Major power surge. Everything went dark, but we're back up now.
I managed to divert the majority of the overload to non-critical systems. Shepard, it was not a malfunction. This was a trap.
Yeah, think.
We need a little help here, EDI.
I am having trouble maintaining connection. There's someone else in the system.
It's all good. The wings and the heads.
Connection.
Okay, so we're lucky. We keep our squad alive here, which is not the easiest thing to do. And I'm gonna stay in this cover ourselves.
Better get it done fast, EDI. Look out. We've got company.
Sion's already there. There are some tricks for this that I've not done but heard. You can, if you have stasis as an extra power, you can mess with the Sion, maybe even get him to fall off that platform if you grab him at the right moment. I don't want to die that quickly. Are you staying in cover? Staying in cover, you're all staying in cover. I want to pop up and fit before we turned into Harbinger, but I couldn't afford to pop up. I would have been dead. Alright, that sucks. There's one. So, guys, Miranda's down. Shit. That starts. Grunt is also down. Guess we can get them both up at once.
On the ground now. You're useless.
I'm gonna get knocked out of position. Avoided it that time. Now, ideally, we don't want Harbinger dead yet. We want that Collector Guardian in the back. On the ground. Get down. I'm dead. I'm staggered too long to get back into cover. Yeah, throw is very useful in this fight because they're platforms. You can knock things off, and then they're basically insta-kills if you get their armor stripped, and then throw, pull, all sorts of things that will knock them off of platforms. Singularity and concussive shot. Yeah, stuff like that. Like that.
Connection reestablished.
This is so cramped. I hate how cramped it is.
The download before I can override any systems.
And you better get it done fast. Look out. We've got company.
I hit once. Just wasted there. You are not in. Where's? What are you doing?
Taking cover.
Heavy weapons. Gotcha.
Okay. Well, it's just one less. Harbinger is gonna pick. Let's see if I can get you off the platform, but yeah, all right, I got one off the platform. So no, I guess energy drain really doesn't work on barriers, and just like overload doesn't. Interesting, frustrating. But it is what it is. Okay, there's one.
Continue, Shepard.
Miranda just fell, that sucks. Try and get her right back up. One down before it could go Harbinger on us. That one's probably gonna go Harbinger before I can kill it.
Right on your ass.
Shit, it's still alive, which means it's probably, what did I say, gonna go Harbinger? Well, it didn't quite make it. That was dumb. Should be down in cover. Can't afford to get hit. I can't jump out. Gotta wait. Have to be careful even using the power wheel. Because if I accidentally tap it instead of hold it, then I pop out of cover.
This is true power.
Get down, Shepard! Okay. To not have...
Impact shot.
Was really a bit risky. That's gonna knock me up. I think we're screwed. PC with controller mod. Hey, Moogle. That was going okay until it wasn't. I got a little greedy on the Scion. I should have been working on Harbinger, keeping my head down. Tuck yourself in there. Guys, get into cover.
Before I can override any systems.
Get in.
Better get it done fast, Edie. Look out. We've got company.
I got his attention.
Enemies in front.
Alright, that's going very poorly.
Face your annihilation.
Those are dodgeable, they're just kind of a pain to dodge. Still have a collector in the back too that needs to die.
This is what you face. My attacks will tear you.
Can't get a hot. There it is. Hot reticle inventory. I hate that. There is no time when you get knocked out of cover. There is just no time. Could you guys finish Harbinger, please? Thank you. Get him anyways. Scion's not dead. Shit. I gotta ignore it for a minute because we obviously have other problems. I can't pop up without a shield. You guys finish Harbinger? They finished that Scion? They did. Harbinger picks this one, okay. Making sure I can actually hit him before I throw a barrier, throw a warp out. This sucks.
Understood. Coming in. Patching it through.
Grunt's not really in cover. Grunt just went down. Can't afford to get hit by that. Can't jump out either. Come on, you guys. I need you to roast Harbinger so badly. I'm just going down.
This is what you face.
This is so sloppy. Get back up, Miranda. Okay, now he's gonna take over another one, and that's not great, but you know what? We just can't do everything at once. So we hurt two of these. If we're lucky. No, Miranda, what the fuck are you doing? Get back here.
Going to cover.
Yeah, you better. Okay, it's actually done. Not the fight, just don't even listen to me. Well, don't do that. Don't lose shields. Grunt, stay in fucking cover.
I will direct this. Right. Personally.
Son of a gun.
Ow, what's up, Jack? Ow.
Here we go.
Damage the vessel.
I don't like this. We're gonna have to work on Harbinger. He's getting too close. We didn't even pick off a single collector yet. Red is not taking cover. I can't pop out. She's not taking cover and she's down again. And I'll be really lucky if I can get into cover and not die here. And I can't pop out and use my attack right now. You guys need to work on Harbinger.
Tear you apart. I'll put them down.
My shields are down.
No! Fuck. Oh, Claire, thank you for the host. Sorry, the sound effects are from this game, so I often miss the follows and hosts when we're actually playing Mass Effect. Can you play it in 4K? Like you can on the One X. The Mass Effect games on the One X got backwards compatibility, but not enhancements. So while you can, it's just upscaled. It's not real 4K. It's not rendered at 4K. They did not get the Xbox One X enhancements. Not yet. Not that I'm aware of. It's the backwards compatibility. Ah, God, this is just. I
need to finish the download.
Must do better.
Before I can override any systems.
Then you better get it done fast. Look out. We've got company.
Incoming!
Why is that second group moving in already? Oh, something's off. Something's way off that second group's moving in. Son of a... I really need you guys to take this Harbinger down fast. Before he casts another knockout. Can't get knocked out. You're getting knocked out. Not cool.
Wow.
Moogle, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. See what we can do with this.
Now let's finish you off.
Did he really drop Grunt? No! He dropped everyone. Damn.
Firing now.
Grunt, put up your fortifications.
Nothing can hurt me.
No, you're obviously able to get creamed, Grunt, so. on the wrong side, Miranda. Holy shit, she's right in the line of fire.
I'll put them down.
What I want to do is tenderize Harbinger.
Your genetic destiny.
No, 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 no. Come on, get me down. Frack. Alright, we're gonna have to kill this Harbinger as soon as possible. That may sound obvious, but... Thank you.
Tear you apart.
Not a problem.
Come on, you guys. Nice. That's what we needed.
Yeah, right on your ass.
Get up with that. Oh, she wasn't down. I just wasted a Metagel. That's okay. Damn!
Shepard, you must manually re-establish my link to the command console.
Yeah. Yeah. You need a bigger gun. Hey, killer.
I've regained
I did have a
control of the
grenade
platform,
launcher.
Shepard.
We never used that.
I knew you wouldn't let us down, Edie.
I always work at optimal capacity.
Did you get what we needed?
I found data that would help us successfully navigate the Omega-4 relay. I have also found a Turian distress call that served as the lure for this trap. The collectors were the source. It is unusual.
Marking on the power wheel suggests it's not optimally effective, so it may work, but less than optimally. That it's completely ineffective.
Seems logical to me that they would have sent the initial message as bait.
No, it is unusual because Turian emergency channels have secondary encryption. It is corrupted in the message. It is not possible that the elusive man would believe the distress call was genuine.
Why are you so sure?
I found the anomaly with Cerberus detection protocols. He wrote them.
He knew it was a trap? Why would he send us into a trap?
We don't have time to throw blame around. We'll question him when we're out.
You're right. Cerberus wouldn't do this. There must be some other explanation.
Commander, we got
Recharging
another
shields
problem.
is why I
the
use it.
collector ship is powering up.
You need to get out of there before their weapons come online. I'm not losing another Normandy.
I do not have full control of their systems. I will do what I can. Sending coordinates for shuttle extraction.
Come on, let's move.
Okay. Yeah, we're not out of here yet.
Around the corner, take the door on your right.
Did I get that ammo? Please, the ammo that I'm walking on? No? Is that a no? That's a no. Nice. My squad good? Stand back there? Good. Stay back there. We're Not getting the spawn yet? When's the spawn come in? And maybe my squad can stay back here. You guys want to stay there instead? Hello? Team?
Enemies in front. Here we go. Gotcha.
Bad spot for that corner.
If I must tear you apart, Shepard, I will. You cannot resist. Leave the dead where they fall.
Always bad getting knocked out of cover, but not quite as bad here as it is in that last mission. Hey, Entropic, greetings, brother.
I must tear you apart, Shepard. I will.
It still knocks you out. It sits there and waits for you to get back to cover and then knocks your ass out. Ha ha ha.
Impact shot. It's fragile.
Nice. Kill them at the same time. We just finished the platform fight. It took me like 5 tries though.
Taking cover.
I hadn't planned to spend 5 tries.
On the ground now!
Shit. Shield to fail.
I was so greedy. I just did not want that one coming back up.
Your destiny. You will no pain, Shepard. Attack. Cannot resist. The blood rage. You cannot resist. Our power is unmatched.
Oh, you're moving up pretty close, aren't you?
Let's finish you off.
That was a nice squelchy noise. I can't get nice targets from here. Sucks. Can't get those hot reticles that you need in order to land powers when there's obstacles in the way. Well, let's watch this. Will that... See how that didn't connect? You still shoot, but... It's gonna really suck if I stay here. Although it might control where they are.
On it.
Easy enough.
Harbinger might not even pass down this way. I don't know. Let's see what I can make of it. A grenade. Throw a grenade up there. Ah. Easy enough for me to miss, though. I gotta watch that. Alright, I wasted a couple grenades. Save them. I'm a terrible shot. Whoa! Forgot about those. Holy shit. Nice. Totally forgot. Forward, Shep.
Found a target. Attack. Continue.
Fight my face off.
Neutralize Commander Shepard.
Shields have failed.
Well, don't do that. Shepard! Shit. Get your shield back. As I get to the edge, she keeps slipping out of cover.
Stop Shepard.
Harbinger, that's just too much time. Frack. See what it is? It's a slow traveling projectile, and he's far enough away, and it's almost like I'm lobbing it at him.
Do not die.
That's what I was thinking. Do not die. I don't want to die. Carniflex, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now, I don't know if I really want to put them in cover, because, you know, they can't really stay there. So what was someone saying if you run to the far side of the room about stopping the spawn? Something about that. Something I'm screwed that up. Something I'm not familiar with. Shepard. Please.
Burn and die.
No, that was the wrong one. That'll do.
I got it.
Works better for Vanguard. The door closes and they stop coming in. So you're saying if you just charge over there with the Vanguard, do you just have to be near, or do you have to do something? shit. I actually made it to cover, but it didn't think I did, and I was hitting the button again to pop out. Fuck! Cover on the wrong side. We're all clustered up in a little cover jerk. Ugh, you just have to get close enough. Yeah, I don't think Emphysema Shep can run over there fast enough. But Vanguard could. I like that. I like the idea that Vanguard could.
Heading to cover.
I'm opening a door on the far side of the room.
Gotcha. How's that one?
I'll put them down.
Enemies in front.
Yes.
Understood. There we go.
Move, Shepard. I probably should not leave them right where they are.
That was ineffective. With you.
Right.
No, get Shepard! Fuck you, get up. Oh! That was bad. How did I do that? Damn, I wasn't paying enough attention. Shepard, move. Move. Fuck me. Triggers that you can't go out this door thing. Gotcha. Hey, ready? Greetings. I'm gonna try not putting them in cover, that way they don't stay there when the round. It may be a bad idea, they may just die faster, but if I put them in cover, then they are gonna stay there, and you know that's kind of bad.
Take it.
Message for you, Commander. Just came in over a secure channel.
Hey, son of Banya! Boom, baby! Thank you. Cheers. Thank you for the sub support. All the extended support. Look at that. Many thanks.
You're up. On the ground. Now.
That was ineffective.
Right on your ass.
Let's finish you off. They're through my shield.
Continuing to move, please. Commander, you are in a bad spot. Shit, moving back this way. Make up your mind.
9-9.
Way to go. Oh, that sucked. I should really be flirting with the cover they're using. What I'm doing is seems really, all of a sudden seems really stupid. Although this is always what I've done.
Attack didn't work.
Yeah, no, I know, but now I need to get to... Ah, fucking stick into... Fuck. Ah, right back at you. Hey, Manya, happy Thanksgiving to you too. May as well put some on this weapon too. Thank you. Breathe, what's that?
A door on the far side of the room.
I don't know what this breathing is you speak of. So much screen shake as well.
Now let's finish you off.
Found a target.
Now let's finish
There's that husk hiding in there.
you off.
And it just... What the hell, Miranda? Right down there. Maybe she'll get it to close the gate. Doubt it. It's gotta be Shepard, I'm sure. Too bad, though.
Found that one.
Oh!
That was ineffective.
Too late. Now you're dead.
Just put up a fresh barrier. I don't know why I was doing that strange run up into the cover of the wall, which was not really
Shields are down.
proving effective.
Now let's finish you off.
Nothing can hurt me.
It's getting too close. I need to move cover. Hey, Volvahar.
Found that
Greetings.
one. That was ineffective.
I got it.
Engaging target. Firing now.
On the ground now.
Attack didn't work. I'm on it.
Okay, hit it hard now.
Got it.
this cover sucks. She keeps sliding back. It's one of those possible spots. Move, 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 move. Oh, fuck, you guys are in my cover, too.
This will put them down. That was ineffective.
Fresh barrier.
Too late. Now you're dead.
Found that one.
Yeah, right on your ass.
Down, Miranda.
Now let's finish you off.
Yeah, right on your ass.
Oh my god, I got one last barrier. No? The toast? One last barrier.
This will put them down.
Impact shot.
That didn't work.
Bye! Bye! Ugh. Ugh.
Edie, we got a problem here.
A temporary setback on Firewall 3217. Rerouting commands through Firewall 7164.
Yeah, you do that.
I have successfully opened a door on the opposite wall. I will keep it open as long as I...
Hey, down there. That where we came in?
We must be getting close to the end.
We can use this.
Taking cover.
Going to cover.
I mean, you guys better cover than I was taking. We get rushed by a couple of abominations here, too. So that platform fight might be, like, the hardest fight.
Heavy weapon.
But this whole thing is a grueling, extended clusterfuck.
Impact shot.
Nice, nice. Understood.
Got it.
Nice, nice. Engaging target. There we go. Nice.
Oh, what'd you pick? Nice, that works. I could get a... Oh, very nice. You guys weren't even in cover. Okay.
On it.
Take that. You take
You
that.
got it.
We're not done here. There's more coming in here. Isn't there?
Enemy.
Yeah.
Now let's finish you off. No shields.
Ah! Dodged it.
I'll take them.
Not a problem. Here we go.
I'll put them down.
Can't hit the Scion with the warp from right here, though. Nice.
Commander, I hate to rush you, but those weapons are about to come online. Might want to double time it, so we can leave before they blow the Normandy in half.
We get rushed, but it's kind of hard. We get rushed by a lot of shit here, don't we? At the same time, if you run past it, you're actually okay. So Vanguard can do some crazy shit here.
I'll put them down.
Jump. No! Fucking cover! See, it does happen in 2. I don't care if it happens more in 3. That's bad enough. That's bad enough that it happens that much.
I'm firing it.
Sorry.
Me idiot.
Not bad.
I'll put them down.
You will. You're putting them down. Hello? Concussive shot, thank you.
Too late. Down. You're dead.
Engaging target. Now let's finish you off.
Hey! Yeah, where was that concussive shot? Please.
How's that one?
Really can't run past them, though.
We're out of time,
That is,
Commander.
if
We
you
have
can
to go.
run past them.
You heard the man. Everybody onto the Normandy.
Move, move, move!
Strap in, people. Work for it this time. We can't dodge this guy forever, Edie. Get us the hell out of here.
Specify a destination, Mr. Moreau.
Anywhere!
That's not here.
Just get us out of here.
Engaging Mass Effect core.
Line jump. Gathering vital intel regarding collectors and Omega-4 Relay. With Shepard's escape, Harbinger knows our true capabilities and will have to adopt new tactics. We'll have to be careful, as Harbinger's information network may rival Cerberus or Shadow Brokers. Also appears impossible to block his ability to possess minions. Edie's work was exceptional, however, proving the value of shackled AI.
Call coming in from the Elusive Man, Commander. I figure you've got a few words for him, too.
Shepard, looks like EDI extracted some interesting data before the collector ship came back online.
Dude.
EDI told us the distress call originated from the collectors. You betrayed us, just like I knew you would.
We're at war. The collectors are taking humans, and every minute we waste is one more we give the enemy to prepare.
I know the stakes, but we're supposed to be on the same side, and I can't trust you.
Without that information, we don't reach the collector homeworld, and you and every other human may as well be dead. It was a trap, but I was confident in your abilities. And don't forget EDI. The collectors couldn't have anticipated her.
You could have told me the plan. You say I'm important, but you sure try hard to get me killed.
I needed the collectors to believe they had the upper hand. Telling you could have tipped them off in any number of ways. Besides, I wouldn't have sent you in if I didn't think you could succeed.
I don't risk people.
Yeah,
There
you do.
are always alternatives.
Yeah, you risk people
You
all
may
the
not
time,
like being
Shepard.
on the
That's
receiving end.
terrible
Neither
line.
would I. But the facts are with me. As much as we try to avoid them, these decisions need to be made. But more importantly, it paid off. EDI confirmed our suspicions. The Reapers and Collector ships use an advanced Identify Friend-Foe system that the relays recognize. All we need to do is get our hands on one of those IFFs.
I'm guessing you have a plan.
We have a science team working on a derelict Reaper right now. I need you to go and pick up its IFF.
Where'd you find a derelict Reaper?
An Alliance science team recently determined that the Great Rift on the planet Klendigan is actually an impact crater from a mass accelerator weapon. A very old mass accelerator. I sent a team to find either the weapon or its target. They found both. The weapon was defunct, but it helped us plot the flight path of the intended target. A 37-million-year-old derelict Reaper. We found it damaged and trapped in the gravity of a brown dwarf.
Aren't brown dwarfs basically stars that didn't quite make it?
Simply put, but accurate. They're gas giants that don't quite have the masses of stars. Expect gale force winds and extremely high temperatures. The Reaper has a mass effect field that keeps it in orbit, likely an automated response to the external threats. It's stable, but I won't call it safe.
I saw what Sovereign did to the Citadel fleet. Hard to imagine anything could stop something that powerful.
This vessel is a relic from a battle waged while mammals took their first steps on Earth. There's no trace of the species that took the shot. Perhaps it was their one moment of defiance before being wiped out.
37 million years? The government certification process. They're always a little behind.
I get the feeling this isn't going to be a simple swing by and pick up our package.
We lost contact with Dr. Chandana's team shortly after they boarded. Initial reconnaissance revealed no clues, and it was too risky to commit more resources. But now we need that IFF. I'll forward the coordinates to Joker. In the meantime, I suggest you tell your crew I didn't risk their lives unnecessarily. It will make things easier going forward.
EDI, tell the crew to assemble. We've got a lot to talk about.
Of course, Shepard.
So the elusive man didn't sell us out. Could have fooled me.
Lied to us, used us,
Yes,
needed
yes.
access to the collector databanks. Necessary risk.
There really wasn't any other choice. Let's just hope this IFF works.
My analysis is accurate, Shepard. I have also determined the approximate location of the Collector homeworld, based on navigational data from their vessel.
That can't be right.
EDI doesn't make mistakes. The Collector homeworld is located somewhere in the galactic core.
Can't be. The core is just black holes and exploding suns. There are no habitable planets there.
Could be an artificial construction, space station protected by powerful mass effect fields and radiation shields.
Even the Collectors don't have that kind of technology.
The Collectors are just servants of our real enemy. And we've all seen what their masters are capable of. They built the mass relays and the Citadel. Who's to say they can't build a space station surrounded by black holes? No wonder nobody's ever returned from a trip through the Omega-4 mass relay.
The logical conclusion is that a small safe zone exists on the far side of the relay, a region where ships can survive. Standard relay transit protocols would not allow safe transport. Drift of several thousand kilometers is common, and would be fatal in the galactic core. The Reaper IFF must trigger the relay to use more advanced encrypted protocols.
Just because we can follow the collectors through the relay doesn't mean we can take them out. I don't want to go after them until I know we're ready.
Sooner or later, we need that IFF. I say, why wait?
It's a
Would,
derelict
Jacob.
Reaper. What if the collectors are waiting for us? We may want to build up our team before we take that kind of risk.
Tough choice. Continue to build up the team or go investigate the derelict Reaper.
It's your call, Commander. Whatever you decide, we're with you.
Super duper. That worked out on the timing. I wanted to get out of here right about at 6. I gotta go eat something. Jazz didn't eat during the break, so she's now bugging me to eat. Good. She's got her food now. So silly like that. Tech damage, hard shields, all the upgrades rolled in. Excellent. We'll be back at this tomorrow. What do you think about maybe Shadow
Commander,
Broker?
you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Or Overlord, or both. Shadow Broker can take a while, so maybe we do Shadow Broker and see where we end up. And then next week, we'll be finishing some point next week. Overlord, rest of the loyalty missions in the main game. So, yeah, at least a few more streams of this, I think. Forward, one thing that Mass Effect villains have is a ton of hubris. A ton of is hubris. Ew. Seems to happen to a lot of video game villains, though. In fact, a lot of villains in general. Hubris often leads to villainy. Not always to villainy, not necessarily to villainy, but it so often goes hand in hand. Oh boy. Good night, everyone. Thank you for the excellent company as always. Thank you for the host love and the sub support. You guys are awesome. Happy Thanksgiving to you. One last round of not a last round. Just a reminder, we need to be more thankful all the time. People are weird around the holidays, aren't they? We do all these things we know we should be doing all the time. We act the way we know we should act all the time, and we make special occasions out of it. Say things, do things. Well, let's all make this world a little better place, can we? Can we do that? Please. Love you guys. See you on the other side. Good night.